Hello friends and welcome back. I am sure that many of you will find today's video comes in very handy. I'm sorry, we'll just forget that happened. I did a couple of videos on self-massage for hands, but somebody asked if I could do one on exercises for increasing hand strength and dexterity and flexibility. It's a tall ask, but I'm up to the challenge. It's just a little routine to try to get some ease into our hands, some comfort with these poor fingers that are texting and typing and gripping all day. We have these claw hands now with technology. A lot of us develop a lot of inflammation and arthritis. So we're going to take care of those poor little hands today. For this video, I have a ball, it's like a little massage ball or lacrosse ball. If you have anything like that, you could use putty or clay, or, I mean, they make a bunch of these flexor squeezy things. Maybe you have one of those. A sponge even could work. And I have a rubber band. So we're going to start with just opening and shutting. Open as wide as you can, and then kind of give a little fist. Squeeze a little fist in. Open, shut. Open, shut. Like Open, Shut Them, the song that my mom sang me when I was 3, 4 maybe. You know that? I'm not going to sing it, don't worry. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. And you do it for like 30 seconds or a few nice deep breaths. And then we're going to wave. So you're gonna interlock your fingers and it's just gonna go in a wave-like motion. If it's confusing or isn't really happening so well, don't worry about it. Just keep trying, you'll get it. And then you can do it at dance parties. And try to do it the other way. Okay, now that's when I get a little tripped up. It's a little trickier the other way, your non-dominant way, I guess it would be. But just give it a try, warming up the fingers, warming up the hands. Again, about 30 seconds. And then you'll take your thumb and touch your pointer to your thumb, middle finger to your thumb, give it a little press, ring finger, pinky. Try again. A little dexterity there. And pinky. Maybe go the other way, pinky. Ring finger. And then maybe speed it up. See how fast you can do it. It's a challenge. And of course you could do this both hands or one at a time. I'm just demonstrating with one. We're going to stretch it out. The thumb, you're just going to stretch down towards the forearm, the way it goes. And give that a nice stretch, feels good. And then you'll just take each finger and stretch it back. Back the opposite way from what we do all day, right? Extension through the joints. Hold it, take a deep breath. And when it feels good, you go on to the next. And the next, of course, you could do it at your own pace, just for a few breaths each finger, so it feels good and it feels like it's lengthening a little bit. Of course, don't go too hard. They're just little fingers, little joints. Want to go easy, but you just want to feel the stretch. And you can repeat that, or we can just take a whole finger, hand, wrist stretch all the way back like this. And take a nice breath into that. Great. So pick up your ball or putty or whatever you got and squeeze. So we're just going to squeeze for a while. I'm squeezing, releasing, Squeezing, releasing, getting that grip strength. Squeeze, release. You can count and try to squeeze a little longer, maybe a count of 5 and then a count of 10. Squeeze, again, about 30 seconds. I'm not watching the clock, so I have no idea if I'm doing this for 30 seconds or not, but you get the idea. Squeeze. Keep breathing. Try to make sure you're sitting up tall or standing up tall wherever you are. Nice tall spine when you do all these exercises, very important. It gives you the best strength and stability. And when your poor little muscles are tired of squeezing, we could try a little dexterity by just turning the ball in our hands. You can just turn it the same way, or if you want more of a challenge, you can start kind of going all different ways. Just using the hands and the fingers. Yeah, and just play with that for a while. See if you drop it. I just almost did. I'm just trying to turn it sort of in all directions here. Down. See if I can turn it towards me, away from me, diagonally. Great for dexterity. Whew. Poor little muscles are working. Do you feel that? I feel that. All right, when we're good and done with that, we're going to hook our fingers and pull. So you're pulling out towards the side. Try not to have your shoulders go up like that. Press them down, sit up tall, relax, and just pull out to the side. Elbows are out to the side. Give it a good pull, strong, but one you can maintain for a bit. And breathe. Maybe hold that for about 30 seconds, less if that's too much, of course. Relax those shoulders. Getting a little heat in the body here. And when that feels good, switcheroo. Other way. So you'll hook and pull. Strengthen those little tendons. And take some deep breaths. Say, I love you, hands. You do a lot of work for me. And just a few more seconds, maybe one more deep breath. All right, now we're gonna grab that rubber band. I couldn't find a thicker one. I would normally use a thicker one for this, but I didn't feel like taking apart the apartment to find one. So this is what you get. So you just want to put it on your fingers and you're just going to spread as far as you can, including the thumb there, and together. Spread together. And just keep doing that. You really want to feel those muscles working, like the muscle right over here. See if it pops out. If it doesn't, keep trying. You'll build it. So together. So this is not a move that we do very frequently, but it's so important. And again, with some breathing, about 30 seconds. Again, remember that shoulder. Relax down. Don't get it tense. It's not going to help your hand if your shoulder gets all tense. It'll run that tension right up the line, the chain. Feels kind of different, right? Just not used to doing this with your hand, but it's great. Maybe for one more breath. All right, well, if you were like me and just did one hand, well, either way, shake them out. Shake out. I always like to shake out after. And if you only did one hand, just kind of lie them in front of you or down at your sides and notice the difference between the two. Let's see, mine feels a little tingly. I did my right hand. It feels a little tingly, a little tired, but relaxed. And it definitely feels more flexible, more mobile. Like it can bend ways the other one can't. And I think that's also from our exercises. It feels much more able to do things and act like a hand with fingers. So if you only did one side, go ahead, do the other side. And if you like this, if it helped, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. I have so much coming out, so hit the notifications bell and you won't miss out on anything. I'll see you next time.